Global warming and climate change has resulted in a drastic drop of water levels, especially in developing countries such as South Africa. This has a negative impact on the livelihood of the citizens now, meaning access to water just for basic needs or for survival becomes a struggle. This has further highlighted the need and the urgency of developing innovative, sustainable business solutions. So, what is exactly our problem? South Africa is a water scarce country. There's an Eastern Cape province where our business will be based. This province has been severely affected by low water levels and drought since 2015. It's also characterized by low dam levels, with the largest dam having to have recorded a low water level of 6.33%. So this suggests the socio-economic status or activity of this population is negatively affected because we know how water plays a central role. So we further ask for reasons. What causes water shortage in this region? Research claims that it's because of poor water management by local government. It's because of infrastructure vandalism. It's because of unpredictable rainfall patterns. So we also further searched and identified another key driving factor to water shortage in this region, which is the traditional car wash business outlets. Because you find out most of them are not formally regulated, most of them are informal. And the practice there, you find that drinkable water is not recycled. Drinkable water is turned into wastewater and then it's thrown down the drain. And for a mini car to be washed, it takes 150 liters. For a van and minibus, it takes 400 to 600 liters. So it also produces contaminants to the soil, to the environment, to the drainage basins, and to the purification systems, which further affects the water quality. It further affects, puts a strain on the purification system. So we have highlighted this as a major concern that needs to be addressed. So that is why my following colleague is going to tell you more about our solution and our value proposition.
Looking at the technical solutions where we're going to use an electric power steamer which is going to use an alternative source of energy, which is the solar energy, to charge the batteries of the steamer and to heat the water. So then this steamer is filled up with the water and it's going to be heated to create the hot water vapor. And then this vapor is then ejected with the air pressure onto the car. And this steamer creates a natural sanitizing to remove the dirt and the grease. And then wiping with a microfiber towel to absorb the water and the dirt, and which is going to save the chemical hazards which is going to go to the water and which is only going to be wiped out with the towel. And then it is then we can say that it is going to be safe from the scratches and the watermarks over to the car. And that's the way your cleaned car will be at your doorstep like never before.
3.
So guys, a product, EcoSteam mobile wash, which covers a wide array of great concerns from water conservation, environmental health and sustainable development goals. So your best car detailers on the way.
On the opportunity. Yes, so in terms of EcoSteam's objectives, you'd find that our opportunity in terms of our industry analysis, we realize that according to Porter's five forces, we realize that the car wash business that we are involved in uses green products and services, which means that at the moment there are very few substitutes, close substitute to it. So it gives us even a greater opportunity in the market. And then the prices are more or less the same with other product or service providers, that is other car washes, and the relatively few competitors, especially in terms of those providing green products. So in terms of markets, the markets, it has got also an excellent customer base. I think the figures, they speak for themselves, and the finance section will definitely highlight the number of live vehicles in South Africa. And we also see that there's also been some great commitment by two big companies, Ford South Africa and Toyota South Africa, in terms of improving investments into the market. And then in terms of value-added also services, you'd find that this car wash can also extend its businesses to also other disinfection practices that are also in the public space. Thank you.
For financial projections and investment needed for this company, the total car market in the Eastern Cape has a growth rate of 1.3%. The registration of live motor cars and station wagons is almost 500,000. For used cars and station wagons is 5,936. The total population in Eastern Cape is 7 million people. The car wash competition that has been registered so far is 250 car washes that are available. Market share that we are looking at, that we are targeting, is 5% of the whole market. This is the previously stated growth rate from 2021 to 2026. As you can see, there's a steady growth there. And then we are looking at the low and high charges for car wash per vehicle type. The traditional car wash for small size vehicles, they charge 90 to 110 rands. For middle size, they charge 550 to 200 rands. For large size, they charge for 200 to 250. We are looking at using the high prices since we have an advanced technique of the car wash service. So these are the projected numbers of car wash that are washed, cars that are washed annually from 2021 to 2026. This is our 5-year projected income plan from 2021 to 2026. So we're looking at the total income of, by 2026, is $285,533, of which is a good figure. These are the factors considered for the investment that we need. We're looking at equipment procurement and equipment insurance for $30,000 and market expenses for $60,000. The salaries per annum is $36,000 and miscellaneous expenses is $4,000. So the total estimated initial expenditure is going to be $180,000. And then cash at hand at bank is going to be $20. So the total investment needed is $200,000.
In terms of marketing, we're looking at engaging car dealers. We're looking at going one-on-one with them because they had to deal with a large number of cars, and then getting a deal with a car dealer is going to be like a hit deal for us. We're looking at attending sustainability conferences and then targeting that market space, because if you are interested in sustainability, it shows that you're definitely eco-friendly and you will definitely love our product. We're looking at social media engaging, having challenges on social media, doing things to instigate people, to let them know that okay, you can, if you answer the following questions, right, we're going to give you a discount on using our car wash, our car services. We're going to be having flyers in neighborhood parks. We're going to be having loyalty programs for our new customers. We're going to be having discounts, let's say discounts for our first 50 customers. If you can, and the moment this person uses our product, he knows it's a very good product, and then he can therefore sell it to his friend, sell it to his brother, connect us to that next customer in his own neighborhood. We're going to be having lounge for our customers, places where they could just sit down while they wait for their car to finish getting washed, right? Even though our process is very fast and very quick, regardless, we're not just going to allow you stand and wait in the air. No, we're going to be engaging you, maybe with a football match, something to just keep you company while you wait for your car to be washed. And we're going to be having meals and calls for our VIP customers, our premium customers, customers who have visited our mobile wash, say 3, 4, 5 times, you know, something like that. We'll tag them as premium customers and then give them preferential treatment, you know. So things like that are a few of the strategies we're planning to implement with our business, our mobile eco-friendly car wash. We want to say thank you very much for the opportunity.